Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, the second race of the DirtFair.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. And tonight we travel to Barbersville, Florida, here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler along with you for the call. We've got qualifying up in about 30 seconds time, heat races to be mains, and then a 50-lap main event to come. Your top 15 coming into the points into tonight's race: John Alatick, Brent Fair, Jim Emery, Aaron Kitchen, and Blake Murray. Your top 5 drivers: Tina Tomasi 7th, Mario Perez 8th, Daniel Passwell 9th, William DeVolf 9th, 10th is Devin Morgan, Gavin Collins, Shad Prescott, Shane James, Dylan Wilson, and Barry Sorensen. So that is the top 15 in the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series points presented by World of Thunder. And one race to come right here at the Volusia Speedway Park. And again, who is going in to the National Series? Qualifying on the program right now. And well, we have got, well, these drivers, they've got one opportunity to make things happen here again. Top 20 qualifiers will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Down the bottom left is the driver that we are currently watching at the moment. And we are watching qualifying. Terry? The Mike M Design. Yardbird Enterprises, number 5P of Dylan Petty. First lap time coming through for Dylan Petty, third quick. Aaron Kitchen in the precision. Not sure what that says actually, it's too far away from me. Aaron Kitchen here. Lap time, waiting for it to come through. 20th quick, 16.461. Dylan Wilson, the Limaland main event winner from earlier on, third quick. Eric York, the DirtVision.com Caliber 89 machine. Tomorrow night, the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series Pro Series kicks off. James Grace, 18th quick. Blake Murray now, I'm assuming Trading Paints is trying to update. Yes, it is. In fact, it's stuck, so what we're going to do, we're going to close it down and reopen it back up. So I apologise for these Trading Paints. They hopefully will start working here in just a moment. Six heat races on the program once again. And it was Shad Prescott who went quick time here tonight. You were Terry. Yeah, the start of the broadcast is generally the last sort of 3 or 4 minutes of practice, so. Anyhow, qualifying is complete. And now we move into the first of 6 heat races on the program for tonight. Let's go trackside and take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 1. Starting on pole, going quick time tonight, finished second in the Super Late Model main event at the Limaland Motorsports Park in caliber 14. That'll be Shad Prescott to his outside, finished third in the main event at Limaland in the 112 for TeamVLR.com. Devin Morgan inside, second row, position number 3, caliber 5 of Dylan Petty. At a position 4 will be the 17 of Brett Rolls. Lining up at a position number 5 in the 013 car, it's going to be Brent Fair. Starting position 6, caliber 17 of Aaron Kitchen. Trevor Fitz, caliber 28, will start position number 7. Position number 8 in car 89 of Eric York, and out of position 9 in caliber 6, that's Dale Jordison. 6 8-lap heat races, 2 10 lap B mains. Top 3 from all races going to the main event. We'll have a 24 car field for 50 laps around the Volusia Speedway Park. Who is going to get the job done? Let's find out. The driver's getting the 1 green signal this time by. Trading paints has stopped again. Thank you. Pace truck in. We are green flag here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Prescott going to lead down into 1 and 2. Morgan rides in second. Dylan Petty third. Then you go back to Brett Rolls. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Contact with Kitchen and Brent Fair on the 013 machine. Hopefully Trading Paints is going to update here in a minute. 3 wide. Rolls around the outside. Kitchen and the 28 of Trevor Fitz as well. Look at this 4-car battle right now for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th position on the racetrack. Fair in that 013. I'll do my best to keep you updated of the cars and their numbers while the Paints is hopefully trying to update. Kitchen getting to the outside wall in turns 1 and 2 there. He may have had a bit of slight contact with Trevor Fitz through turns 1 and 2. Right now, your leader has Shad Prescott out in front. And you go back to Devin Morgan in the 112 machine, sitting second. So it is lap 5 right now. Halfway home, 4 down, 4 to run. I don't know why Trading Paints isn't working. I give up. Try and fix it after this one. Doesn't want to work. Prescott continues to lead Devin Morgan. Dylan Petty back there in 3rd. 4th place, Brett Rolls. Brent Fair in... Sorry, it's Aaron Kitchen 5th. Brent Fair in 6th. Trevor Fitz now 6th. Fitz slides up and takes the line away. 1 to go for your leader, Shad Prescott. Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Checkered flag out. Shad Prescott, Devin Morgan and Dylan Petty going to the main event. Well, I don't know how the cars can be hard to hear on YouTube when it's all been run through OBS. Turn it up. No different to Facebook, James. Alright, let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 2. Starting on pole in cut number 0, it's Chris Maguire. To his outside in, well, what's 68, but should be the 1 machine. Austin Carr, position 2. Daniel Powell will line up at a position 3. William Duval at a position number 4. Position 5, it's going to be Mario Perez. Position number 6, Jarrett Murphy. Position number 7, Tanner Folds. Position 8 is going to be Trace Williams, and that is all. Jacob Prilliman did not grid. We are trying to get Trading Paints up working here. Let's give it a fresh install, so hopefully it fixes itself. Alright, here we go. Lap 1 is in the books. Again, we'll try once again. See if it loads, but if it doesn't, well, nothing I can do about it. 3 wide as the 46 machine Duval moves up the inside. Then we go back to the 9 machine of Tanner Folds back there into position number 3. Your leader is Austin Carr. Folds now under pressure by the 32 machine. In fact, the 32 machine, Daniel Powell, moves into 3rd. Tanner Folds under pressure from the 25. Jared Murphy and Mario Perez. Carr leads by what should be about a second as they come off a turn number 4. This time by Duval in second. He's actually closed the gap. It's down to 0.766 of a second. The Cuban Austin Carr through turns 3 and 4. 5 down, 3 to run. I'll tell you, it's the opposite for me. Anytime I watch a stream on mine, Facebook's always about 10 or 15 seconds slower than what YouTube is, and it's, like I said, it's all through the One OBS software. So again, it's anyway, 1 lap to go. Austin Carr leads from William Duval as Duval is under heavy pressure down into turn number 3 and 4. Austin Carr victorious. Second is going to go to William Duval. 3rd, Daniel Powell. 4th is going to be Tanner Folds. Jarrett Murphy 5th. Perez 6th. 7th, Trace Williams and Chris Maguire in position number 8. Jacob Prilliman didn't even grid. Still not even downloading, Steve. It's just stuck at 8%. Anyhow, two heat races completed, 4 to run. I don't know why it shows some cars and not the others, but again, it's the Trading Paint issue. Apologise. Let's go and take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 3. And starting on pole in car number 80, it's Dylan Wilson. On his outside, car 79 of Blake Murray. Position 3 will be the 45 of Barry Sorensen. On his outside, in car number 01, Aaron Brumbelow. Position number 5, it'll be the 56 of Russell Brown Jr. Lining up position 6, car number 8 of Daniel Passmore. Position 7, the 57 of Scott Schreier. Tim Christensen will line up at a position number 8. Position number 9, in car number 2, it's Tyler Hurst. Car's about to come past the start-finish line here on the front straightaway. The DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Thank you, Scott. But again, this is all the work of Steve McMillan and his admin team behind the scenes, and of course, DirtFan.com for their continued support. Not only with the World of Thunder Racing League, but of course with Ultimate Dirt TV. We appreciate the support not only by him, but also everybody that has tuned in here over the past couple of years. It's certainly been a roller coaster of a ride as we get set. Heat number 3, Wilson got a good start now. The 45 of Barry Sorensen straight up on the inside, trying to take second over the 79 machine right now of Blake Murray. Sorensen holds on to position number 2 as they go down into 3 and 4 for the first of 8 circuits around the Volusia Speedway Park. Oh, Murray got into the right rear quarter panel there of Sorensen. Now Sorensen's gone to the top side into turns 1 and 2. Murray underneath and Passmore working down low, down through 1 and 2. Again, a reminder, the top 3 in every race up until the A main. That's where they're aiming to be. If you're not inside the top 3, there's a good chance you're going to be eliminated, or have a very good chance at eliminating yourself, because those B mains, they are cutthroat. They are only 10 laps in distance, and again, the top 3 from the B mains will make up a 24 car field. We're going to lock in 18 from the heat races. This is heat number 3 of the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series, all trying to get into the top 15 in points to make it in to the World of Thunder and DirtFan.com Super Late Model National Series. Down the back straight away here on lap number 5, it's Dylan Wilson. Absolutely blitzing the competition, but a good battle going on for second and third right now. Barry Sorensen in that 45 machine for Tilvilla Racing. And then the 79 of Blake Murray under pressure from the 8 now of Daniel Passmore for MDM Motorsports, $1 Million Motorsports. To make that a lap and a half to run. For Dylan Wilson out by 1.5 seconds over Barry Sorensen into 3 and 4 for the penultimate time in heat number 3. Wilson is out by a full straightaway lead. 1 lap to run for your leader down the back straightaway. Into corners number 3, out of turn number 4. Dylan Wilson victorious, starts position 3 in the main event. Second, Sorensen just going to hang on over Blake Murray, who gets home in third. Passmore, Christensen, Schroyer, Brown, Hurst, and Brombolo. The 9 cars. Heat number 3 complete. Halfway home here in 3 heat races. Thanks, Terry. I try my best. As we move into heat race number 4 here at the Volusia Speedway Park, let's go and take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 15, it's Ryan Flattened, who is outside the 03 of Dylan Thomas, position number 2. Position number 3 in car number 60 of John Alatic out of position 4. It's Tanner Tomasi out of position number 4, the second row. We'll take a look at your third row inside. Jack Reitz in the 777. Jeremy Parker out of position 6. Tyler Hart, position 7. Nick King at position 8. And Brady Baldwin out of position number 9. Ready? You're about to see Trading Paints come up again. What a rookie. Yeah, thanks, Patricia. I try. Dusty, Trading Paints isn't working on my end. Trying to get it fixed, but for some reason it just doesn't want to work. Yeah, well, I guess we'll try it again. You're about to see iRacing, the installer, come up here. I'm going to remove it from here. So, just give me a moment. I'm still going to have the cars up on the screen at the moment. So at the moment, Flatten leads Thomas and Tomasi, the top 3. Alatic 4th, Parker 5th, Reitz, Harp, King, and Bolbin, who I believe is already back on pit road, but Thomas continues to lead. Oh, this is the Butcher. So I apologise about this sort of stuff coming up. We're going to try it once again and see how it goes. 2 to run this time by for Ryan Flatten in the 15 machine. Yes, Dusty, that is. Yep. So I'm still getting a downloading 0%. So you see me uninstall it, you see me reinstall it, and well, it's still not working. So fresh out of ideas, and oh, there we go. We're downloading 1%. It's taking an absolute age to get this downloaded. Oh boy. It might be good come feature time. Checker flag. Ryan Flatten ahead of Dylan Thomas. Tina Tomasi third. Alatic 4th, Parker 5th, Reitz 6th, Harp 7th, King 8th, and 9th is Baldwin. Well done to Ryan Flatten. In fact, picked up a feature win last week at Lernerville. I think it was. This is the slowest load I've ever had. Heat race number 4. Yeah, it could be Dusty, could be. But see, the problem is I know all these paints. I know what numbers they should be running. Terry. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I think there's a Cardwell father-son combination around, although there's like 74 of those Cardwells out there. They're worse than the Weavers. Not as in like bad people. I just mean like there's that many names out there. I think the Hannigans. Now let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 5. Starting on pole in car 35 is the New York Nightmare, the Thunder. The New York Thunderbolt, the high side hustler, Nick Cooper starts position number 1. Mitch Stiles, the instigator, will start position 2. Brian Johnson will start position 3. Stephen Spees will start position 4. Joshua Hessen out of position 5. Out of position number 6, it's Dustin Sizemore. And Russell Berry will line up out of position number 7. 7 cars in this one. James Ray, Ethan Bastian did not grid. It's a slowly downloading, boys and girls. Jacob, if you go to facebook.com / World of Thunder, or WOTRL, or you type in World of Thunder Racing League, message the page, and they will be able to tell you how to get involved, or you can just search up World of Thunder Racing League on the iRacing directory. Alright, that's a good way you can get involved in this sort of stuff. Again, this is the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. But yes, Terry, I think there might even be the Hannigan. Randy and Mason as well. Alright, keep an eye on the 121 machine. Brian Johnson up into second spot. The colourful 35 of Nick Cooper. Johnson rides in second. Third is the 54 machine of Styles. Why has it got Sizemore in front? Sizemore's definitely not out in front, boys. Sizemore is running 6th position. Yeah, hopefully he gets that fixed up, as he's actually going to have to not so much of stop on the racetrack, but he's going to certainly have to give that time up, because he'll go back to where he was running, hopefully. Glitch in the iRacing.com. We sent enough of those glitches last week to last us more than what should be quite some time. So far, Cooper is still the race leader. Although according to timing and scoring again, hopefully that it's going to be fixed up. How many's watching? I don't even know how many's watching. Johnson second, third is Styles, fourth is Stephen Spees, fifth Hessen, Dustin Sizemore now regathers it and back up to position number 6, and, well, where he was running in that one. So right now it is 1 to run, this time by a return number 4 for your race leader. In car number 35, he drives for D1RT Racing, Nick Cooper. Down to the low side through turn number 1 and 2. Just solid on the bottom side of the racetrack through turns 3, and will be coming out of turn number 4. Nick Cooper victorious here. We'll start out of position 5 in tonight's main event. Second home across the line is going to be Brian Johnson. Mitch Stiles will grab third. Fourth is going to be Stephen Spees. Joshua Hessen fifth. Dustin Sizemore sixth. Russell Berry in position number 7. And our 8th and 9th place cars didn't grid. So we take a look at our 6th and final heat race. As we take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for the final heat race of the night. Starting on pole in car number 3 for HRE Motorsports, it's Shane James to his outside. Car number 4, Huey Quillen out of position number 2. Second row inside, position 3, car number 269, James Grace lines up alongside car number 47 of Robert Tucker. Inside your third row, car number 12 of Ben Kutermarsh will start alongside car number 81 of Wesley Gwaltney. Landon Miller on the 110 will start position 7. Jim Emery in the number 16 will start position number 8. And lining up at a position number 9 in car number 33, that's Alan Bergen. Well, Terry, thank you for supporting us here at Ultimate Dirt TV and sharing the link out. Guys, don't forget, we are live across Facebook and YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. And, well, considering that we've hit over 1,000 subs and we really started pushing it probably about 3 weeks ago, our numbers have just been fantastic. And of course, that goes out to everybody that has shared it, posted it, subscribed to us, and basically just helped us out in any way, shape or form. So we are going to be doing a giveaway over the next couple of days. So keep an eye out on our Facebook page for that one. Again, youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit that subscribe button. Jacob, Sydney, Australia is where I'm from. Was currently residing in as Shane James leads the field down into 3 and 4 for the first time. Huey Quillen rides in second. Third place, James Grace. And he's got 4 cars behind him as Ben Kudermarsh slides up into position number 4. And here comes Gwaltney trying to run the outside. Gets into that of Kudermarsh now. Comes down low. Here comes the 16 of Jim Emery up on the inside. Emery now looking for that 4 spot over Ben Kudermarsh. Now the trading paints are starting to work slowly but surely. Terry, Facebook should be quicker than this. My YouTube stream, in all honesty, hasn't even started the heat race. It's just starting now and I'm 3 laps in. Oh, there we go. We're just completing lap 1 on YouTube. So it's technically 2 laps behind, whereas the Facebook feed is only like a lap behind. So as the 16 of Emery, the top 3 have absolutely pulled away from this 3-car pack at the moment. 4th, 5th and 6th. Jim Emery in 4th. The 16 machine. 12 is Ben Kudermarsh. Back there in 5th. Wesley Gwaltney in 6th as well. Gwaltney getting a run on the outside of that 12 machine down the back straightaway. Let's see if Gwaltney can hold on to the 5th spot or whether Ben Kudermarsh is going to try and take that one back. Back up towards the front of the field. There is 3rd place car, Huey Quillen. Yeah, I know, William. I know YouTube is way slower. Mr. Terry Kitchen is trying to tell me otherwise. Anyhow, it might be faster on his end, but it's definitely not on my end. I can tell you that for sure, Terry. One lap to run for your race leader. In car number 3 for HRE Motorsports. Out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. The final heat race of the NetFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. belongs to HRE Motorsports. Shane James, he is victorious here in Volusia. Second goes to Huey Quillen. Third will be James Grace. Fourth is going to go to Jim Emery. Fifth, Wesley Waltney. Ben Kudamar, sixth. Seventh is going to go to Robert Tucker, Landon Miller, and Alan Bergen. Home in positions at number 7, 8, and 9. And there is all your heat races done. Well, as I said, Terry, it might be faster on your end, but I can tell you from my end, and like I said, I've got both YouTube. I've got YouTube on the right screen, Facebook on the left. Excuse me. Plus iRacing in the middle, so I know what's faster. I can tell you on my end that YouTube is about 10 to 15 seconds slower. And now we look forward to the first of our 2 B mains, and we've got a very heavy field here tonight. B main number 1, let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for 10 laps around the Volusia Speedway Park, where the top 3 will advance to the main event. And it is going to be a 50-lap A main. As starting on your front row, Brett Rolls and Daniel Passmore. Stephen Spees, Aaron Kitchen in row number 2. Row 3 going to be Tim Christensen and Joshua Hessen. Row 4, Brent Fair and Scott Schroyer. Row 5 is Dustin Sizemore and Trevor Fitz. Row 6, Russell Brown Jr. and Russell Berry. Row 7, Eric York and Tyler Hurst. And we go back to Dale Jordison and Aaron Brumbelow. 16 cars taking to the racetrack here at the Volusia Speedway Park, B main number 1. Terry, we're not going to get into a debate here. It's like I said, it's probably faster on your end, but I know there's a couple of people that have already said that it's YouTube's slower on their end as well, so I don't know how you're getting a faster YouTube. But anyhow, B main number 1, 10 laps. These drivers have one more opportunity to make the big dance. They've got 10 laps to do so in the top 3. If you're not in the top 3, good night. We'll see you next week. Green flag is out. Brett Rolls in that 44 machine. Got a good start. He gets tight. Slides up to the top side. Stephen Spees now up on the inside in that 55 machine as we go yellow. Back it down, boys. Back it down. Back it down. So the first yellow of B main number 1, and now every time there's a yellow, don't forget, we lose about 3 laps. Nike, thank you for that sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. Again, thank you very much, and thanks to all the people that have subbed, and of course the likes, shares, and follows that have been coming through on the Facebook feed. Appreciate it. Trading Paints is slowly getting there. We're at 61%. Who knows? It might be done by lap 40 comes around in the main event. Lights are out on the iRacing.com pace truck. iRacing and esports getting a bit of a boost with this COVID-19 stuff that's going on around the world. Everybody's been quarantined pretty much. Everybody's been grounded. Here we go. Brett Roll, Stephen Spees, Daniel Passmore, the top 3. They've got 6 laps to hang on. Can Aaron Kitchen make his way into that top 3 and take away one of these transfer positions? He rides in the 4th position. Yellow back out. And just as we complete lap number 5, we are going to lose 6, 7, and 8, leaving us with a green-white checker. Well, Terry, look forward to racing you, hopefully, when you're on the service. Again, feel free to let us know where you are watching from. Again, we've got the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook and YouTube open. Well, I just do what I can, Terry, do what I can. I mean, it's Stephen and everybody else that puts these league races on. I just get the fun part of broadcasting and just talking about racing in general. I mean, it's what I love to do, and well, I guess it's now what I get to do, I guess. So it's it's certainly a fun experience, and again, without the likes of Steve McMillan and a whole bunch of other leagues, I wouldn't be able to do it. So big thanks and big shout out goes out to those guys that take time and effort, and not only that, but to pay these broadcasters and me included. Just thankful that I'm able to do what I love. Someone's got to do it, right? I mean, there's some people out there that shouldn't be doing it, but who am I to say who should and who shouldn't be doing it? I will not work for NASCAR. No, I do not want to be put to sleep. And that's no offense to NASCAR. It's just that I don't like NASCAR racing. If it's not on dirt, I don't really want to know about it. Back underway, green-white checker here at the Volusia Speedway Park, and Trading Paint's getting a little bit closer. Oh no, we got a car turned around facing the wrong way. It could be going yellow. No, he's gotten off the racetrack, so we stay green. 1 lap to go. The top 3 at the moment. Rolls, Spees, and Passmore. I get the feeling Kitchen's going to throw the slider down into turn number 3 and 4. Final time. B-Main number 1 out of turn number 4. Brett Rolls victorious. Second, Stephen Spees. Third is going to go to Daniel Passmore. Aaron Kitchen going to just miss out. Homer in 4th. Brent Fair 5th. Scott Schroyer 5th. 6th, Dustin Sizemore. Russell Berry 7th. Scott Schroyer in 8th. 9th is Dale Jordison. Trevor Fitz. Home in 10th. Brombelow Hurst. Brown, York, Hessen, and Christensen. Our 16 cars. But Brett Rolls puts the 44 machine, or the 17, I should say, into the back of tonight's main event, along with the 55 of Stephen Speeds, and Daniel Passmore getting that 3rd and final transfer position. So that was B-Main number 1 complete. We do have our second B-Main to come up. Cars are making their way onto the racetrack right now, and we've got to say this is for the final 3 positions in tonight's 24 car field. Let's go down trackside and take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. I remember there's someone jumping around outside my house, but I just heard a big thunder shake. Anyhow, don't know what I'm on about. Anyhow, Tina Folds, John Alatic in row number 1. Row 2, Jim Emery and Jarrett Murphy. Row 3, Jeremy Parker and Wesley Gwaltney. Row 4, Mario Perez and Jack Reitz. Row 5, Ben Kudamash and Trace Williams. Row 6, Tyler Harp and Robert Tucker. Row 7, Chris Maguire and Nick King. Row 8, Lando Miller and Jacob Prilliman. Row 9, Brady Baldwin and Alan Bergen. 18 cars. In fact, I think it's going to be 17 because Jacob Prilliman is not here. Alright, here we go. Lights and the pace truck off the racetrack. Green flag is out. 10 of folds. We are green here at Volusia. B main number 2. Car stacking up big time. Gorwalney went for a massive ride, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the yellow flag come out. There it is. Jeez, oh boy. The 81, look at the rear end, busted in that race car. Let's take a look at the Wicked Cushion instant replay for the first time this evening. Man, oh man. This was wild. Keep an eye on the red 81. Gets into the back of the 25. Gets hit from behind by Jack Reitz. And he just went sailing. Here he is on board. Thanks to Black Diamond Motorsports. Oofed. That is not how you want to start a B main. Ouch. A couple of cars already back on pit road. Wesley Gwaltney in the 81 machine, who we just went on board with. Certainly went for a wild ride. Jeremy Parker in the 40 machine. He's also back on pit road, so it's taking this field down to 15. Lights still flashing on the racing.com pace truck. Now 1 to green. Alright, lights are out and we are back. We're getting ready to go back underway in B main number 2. 4 down. In fact, the lights have stayed on the pace truck, so we'll send them around one more time. Again, thank you very much for the likes, shares, follows that have come through. Appreciate all the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. You can see we're sitting at a solid 165 viewers. So the people on Facebook that are watching, and well, we hope this will get you through some part of your Sunday or Monday, depending on where you are watching from around the world. Don't forget, check out dirtfan.com, their website, or on Facebook at dirtfan.com. Check out World of Thunder on Facebook at World of Thunder or WOTRL.com. 5 down, 5 to run. Your B main number 2. The far, look out, there is cars stacked up. Hessen. No, it's Murphy, I think. Murphy, the 25, has had to pull it back into pit road thanks to that start. And you really hate to see it. His night has come to a premature end. Yellow. Oh, man. If I'm Murphy, I'm pissed. Car around, that is the 12 of Ben Kudamash there in the middle of turns number 1 and 2. And this will put us into a green-white checker. Oof. Cheers, Kyron. How'd you go last night? Yeah, sprint car. So I was going to do it, but I just had no motivation to race last night. Just wasn't in the mood, so I decided to go against it. Hope you guys had a good show though. Actually, you guys have got some new stuff starting in a couple of weeks, don't you? Yeah, they're certainly fired up, Patricia. They are leaving it all on the racetrack. They want to be into the top 3. Pace truck is in. Green, white checker. Coming out here in B main number 2. Yeah, awesome stuff, Karen. Awesome stuff. Always good racing at SCO. 2 laps to run here at the Volusia Speedway Park. The DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series B main number 2. And now the battle is on for the final transfer spot. Perez now under fire from Chris Maguire. Not trying to ride, but it's time. Maguire up to position number 3, relegates that 71 back to position 4, and Maguire not done with yet. He wants second on John Alatic into turns 3 and 4. Jim Emery gets the win. Second up the line, it's going to be close. So Maguire caught the tie on the exit. Alatic gets second, third Maguire. Fourth is going to be Perez, Reeds 5th, Folds, Harp, Bergen, King and Williams at top 10. Miller, Murphy, Baldwin, Gwaltney, Kudamash, Tucker and Parker. And that is our preliminary action complete. Now Trading Paints is up to date. Corin, hopefully I'm going to be able to do all those ones because what kind of late models? Supers, Pros, Limiteds? What are you running? Actually, I tell you what, before we go, ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to, of course, Dustin Sizemore, James Grace for getting this one done. But we are going to be playing the American National Anthem, and then we'll come back in just a moment of time.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Massive thanks to Dustin Sizemore, James Grace for their part in doing that video and song as we get set for tonight's final 50-lap A main event of the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. The top 15 in points. John Alatic, he's made the show. Brent Fair's made the show. Emery's made the show. Kitchen not making the show. Murray, I believe, made the show. Tomasi, Perez, Passmore, Duval, Morgan, Collins, Prescott, James, Wilson and Sorensen. There is a lot of those drivers inside the top 15 in points that have made tonight's main event. There's only probably a couple that haven't, whether they're not here or whether they were just unable to transfer from the B mains or the heat races. But now it is time to finally get after it, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for your main event for the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series here at the Volusia Speedway Park, presented by World of Thunder Racing League. Let's go trackside to take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. The 24 starters will line up like this, starting on pole. In car number 14 for D1RT, it's Shad Prescott. On his outside, they call him the Cuban. In car number 1, Austin Carr lines up position number 2. Inside your second row, a feature winner earlier on at the Lima Motorsports Park for D1RT in the ADD machine. It's Dylan Wilson out of position number 3. Out of position number 4, in car number 15, it's Ryan Flatten. Starting position 5, another D1RT car on the inside. In car 35, it's Nick Cooper. And for HRE Motorsports, car number 3, Shane James starts position 6. Starting position 7 for Team VLR.com, it's Devin Morgan. On his outside, car 32, William Duval out of position number 8. Position 9 for TVR, the 45B of Barry Sorensen. And the Yardbird 03, Dylan Thomas, will start position number 10. Brian Johnson in the 121 will start position 11. Position 12, it's Huey Quillen. Position number 13, it's going to be Dylan Petty, and Daniel Powell will line up at a position number 14. 15th is going to be Blake Murray on his outside. Tanner Tomasi in the 09 will start position 16. 17th starter in car 54, Mitch Stiles will line up alongside car number 269 of James Grace at a position number 18. Brett Rolls will start position number 19. Jim Emery will start position number 20. And our final 2 rows, Stephen Spees inside row 11 out of position 21. And out of position 22, it's John Alatic. Daniel Passmore will start position number 23. And Chris Maguire will line up at a position number 24. The iRacing.com pace track will pull to the infield. We are not going green just yet. The iRacing green flag will come out. These drivers will continue to pace around. And over the next 5 laps, these drivers will be told to get into the greatest sight in all of motorsports, ladies and gentlemen. A 4-wide salute here at the Volusia Speedway Park. And now the first 7 rows will stay okay. So I'm assuming there was a redraw there or something or other, but these drivers have been told to get into the greatest side in all the motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, the DirtFan.com World of Thunder Racing League Super Late Models. The drivers are 4 wide as their way of thanking you, the race fans, for tuning in here to Ultimate Dirt TV's coverage here at the Volusia Speedway Park. How can you not like this sight, ladies and gentlemen? It is the best, all by that blinking there on my end. Alright, thank you, Steve. Redraw by points. There we go. There you have it. Live information as it's coming through. Chase Ferguson sending 50 stars. Thank you, Chase. Thank you for the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. A 3-week streak. Nice. Thank you. I think I've got a sprint car race to broadcast after this. Oh, it's going again. It's going again. It's going berserko. Alright, the field is racked and stacked into 2x2. Who am I tipping for the win? I'm putting it down to one of 2 people. Austin Carr on pole or Dylan Wilson position 4. Alright, lap 5 of 55, 50 lap main event. The field is in the hands of Austin Carr. It's time to get shifty for 50 here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Not a good way to start down into turn number 1 and 2. On your quality, good stuff. Hopefully that has fixed it again. We apologise about the opening couple of laps. It's Austin Carr, your race leader. Ryan Flatten second. Third is Nick Cooper. So and Dylan Wilson fourth. A couple of R-Factor Warriors right now running 1, 2, 3 and 4 at the moment. First yellow of the night here in tonight's main event. And we take a look at the 17 of Brett Rolls. Let's take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay and see what happened here to the 17 machine and why he is facing the wrong way. So we're going to get a good look at this on the back straight away. Up on the inside of the 3 wide, Quillen came down. And the 32 of, I believe, Daniel Powell just caught the right rear quarter panel there of Brett Rolls. And that put Rolls hard into the wall, upside down, gets back on all fours. Huey Quillen in there as well. So there is your leader for D1RT Racing. The one Cuban car, Austin Carr. I need to feed the what? The gerbil, man. What the hell's a gerbil, man? Should I Google it? So, just awaiting confirmation on whether we're doing a sprint car race later on. Lights out on the pace truck. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to sort him out, Cody. All right, here we go. Green flag is out. 44 still to run. Flatten got a good start on Austin Carr down into turn number 1 and 2. The track has only been reset as well, so we'll see how that plays out. We've seen the track reset happen at the Loma Motorsports Park for 100 laps, but now it's 50, and still 24 drivers make that 22 drivers on the racetrack. Your new leader is Ryan Flatten, leads Austin Carr in second, Dylan Wilson third. Then you go back to Nick Cooper and Devin Morgan fighting it out for fourth and fifth as we go yellow once again. And this is exactly what we've seen at the Loma Motorsports Park, although next time, after this happened, we had 2 early cautions. We had a green flag run of 60 laps, so if we cut that down, if we get a green flag run of 30, that would be nice. Or if we could just go green to check for the rest of the distance, that would be nice, gentlemen. Stop having these cautions, because it makes it really boring for me. I'm sure not only me, but also you, the race fans as well. You guys don't tune in to watch yellow flag laps. You guys tune in to watch some side-by-side racing. And that's what we love to bring to you here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Let us know who you're cheering for. Who do you think's going to win? This one, of course, we are seeing a lot of contact early on this wide open racetrack. So we'll see if we can't get these drivers straightened up and sorted out and and finally get some green flag laps in here at the Volusia Speedway Park, because that's what we all love to. It's what we all love to see. It's what we came to see as well. So single file restarts are in effect right now, as we are about to go back to green flag action. Flatten has the jump on the fielders. Austin Kine second, third is Dylan Wilson. The 112, Devin Morgan, rides in third. So two of your top three podiums from the Lima Land race are inside the top four. That's Wilson and Morgan. Prescott back there in 8th position, so he's still inside of a top 10. Cooper now trying to hang on to a top 5. He's got Shane James sneaking up on the inside in that number 3 HRE Motorsports entry. So finally we've got all the correct paints happening right now. And now behind them is the 121 car, Brian Johnson. Prescott behind him on the inside, Barry Sorensen on the outside. Oh, Johnson! Into the side of Cooper. They kept it going. Very lucky to keep those cars pointed in the right direction. Now Prescott up on the inside of Sorensen. Challenge coming for the race lead in the next couple of laps, I dare say, because car is slowly starting to catch up to your race leader of Ryan Flatten. And yellow for a third time tonight. My overlay is the same as what it's been every broadcast, Cody. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, lucky you don't have to fix the sheet metal. Lucky, tell you what, half of these people are lucky on iRacing that they don't have to fix these cars, because if there was a system where if you damaged your race car on iRacing and you had to pay a certain amount, well, there'd be a lot of probably credit card fraud going on. Are you talking about the events up the top next to the UDTV logo, or the actual overlay, Cody? Because the actual overlay doesn't move. It's like a screen capture. It comes on the main screen, and I just capture it through a display capture through OBS. So technically, it cannot move. Back underway as Ryan Flatten. Good jump over the rest of the field, and there's a massive pile up on the front straightaway. Nick Cooper involved in that one. I think it's best if we stay out of that one. Josh Flood, are you around? Josh Flood, are you around? Can you type in the UDTV chat if you are, please? Chris. How? What do we do? Lights out on the pace truck. Nope, they're still on. So we're still 2 to green, which will give us about 27 to run in this A main field. No doubt Race Control are giving these drivers an absolute belting. Tell them to clean it up, and yeah, it's no point. It's no fun watching yellow flag laps. I'll give you the hot tip, folks. And again, it's got nothing to do with the league. It's all the drivers that are on the racetrack. They're not afraid to give and take and show some respect. To be honest, I'd rather not broadcast these types of races. And you never know what you're going to get. It's going to change from week to week. You know, some weeks are going to be totally different to the week before. I mean, look at the Limaland race earlier on. We had 2 yellows inside the first 15 laps, and then these guys went on for about a 60-lap green flag run before we had one more yellow to come out. I think it was about 17 or 18 to go. So it's a lot smaller and a lot tighter of a racetrack than what Volusia is. So again, sometimes they just don't understand the logistics of how their minds work. You got a lot wider of a racetrack. I mean, it's a 50-lap race. It's not a 5-lap race. Anyhow, enough complaining. Enough talking of what should be doing. At the end of the day, they're all humans. They all make mistakes, and well, everybody makes mistakes. No one's perfect. Yes, including yours truly. Top 3, Flatten, Carr, and Wilson. 4th place, Devin Morgan. Then you go back to Barry Sorensen and Nick Cooper. Now putting the move back there on Barry Sorensen down through turn number 3 and 4. William Duval getting run on Cooper now. And the black and pink Team Outlaw Motorsports number 32 machine. Duval up to 6th position and looking for a top 5 here at Volusia. There's a good chance that may happen. He's still got plenty of 24 laps to work with, so just gone past the half race distance. The top 3, nose to tail, really checking out from the rest of the field. Again, you want them inside the top 15, I think it is, in points to make it into the National Series for the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Series starting next week, I believe. Carr down low through 3 and 4. That opens up the door for his teammate, Dylan Wilson. So D1RT rides 2nd and 3rd. And they were my 2 picks to win the race. To be honest, I didn't really counter in Ryan Flatten as a factor, although he picked up a win at Lernerville just last week. So he's certainly capable of picking up a win. But I thought with Carr starting on pole and Wilson starting at a 4, I really thought those 2 drivers would really dominate. Turns out Flatten has got their number at the moment. 20 to go that time, bypass the start finish line. 30 down, 20 to run. Devin Morgan in 4th position, slowly but surely reeling in your race leaders. Into turn number 1 and 2, it's Austin Carr on the outside, Dylan Wilson up on the inside. Wilson through turns 3 and 4, trying to slide up to the middle part of the racetrack, but Austin Carr has it. So it might be bottom 1 and 2 and top 3 and 4. Austin Carr, he's certainly got that one hooked up, but the more these drivers battle side by side, it gives Ryan Flatten more opportunity to drive away from the rest of the field and certainly dig his heels into what could be another feature main event win here on a Sunday night in the DirtFan.com mini shootout series presented by World of Thunder Racing League. I almost forgot what I was trying to say then, as Flatten coming up to James Grace. Going to put James Grace a lap down. Grace into 19th position. We still have the like, shares, and follows coming through. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support here. 15 to run. And the 15 of Ryan Flatten out in front. Carr still running the outside. Devin Morgan has caught up to Dylan Wilson now in 3rd. And slide job by Wilson on Carr. 3 wide out of turn number 4. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Morgan into the side of Carr. Carr upside down. 3 to 1 doesn't work sometimes. Austin Carr His night is done, unfortunately, and Devon Morgan, that 112 machine, was up on the inside. The pair made contact. And unfortunately, Austin Carr ends up upside down. So James Grace going to get waved back by the pace truck, and he will be sent to the back of the field. Ryan Flatten, Dylan Wilson, Devon Morgan still rolling in third position. Fourth is now Barry Sorensen. William Duval holds on to a top five with a fifth place run at this stage. Then you go back to Dylan Thomas, Nick Cooper, Shad Prescott, Tanner Tomasi, and Daniel Powell in car 32 will round out the top 10. Stephen Spees, Blake Murray, Jim Emery, Brian Johnson, Dylan Petty, John Alatic, Mitch Stiles, James Grace, and he is the 18th car left on the racetrack. And looks like the 112 is copying an EOL for the contact into turns 1 and 2, and he will be sent to the rear of the field. That puts Barry Sorensen into position 3 and William Duval in position number 4. All right, pace truck about to pull in. 10 laps left to run. The B main distance. Flatten. As soon as that pace truck goes, he's stomping the throttle. 3, 2, 1, go. He's on the gas. And Dylan Wilson trying to get a good start with him, but Ryan Flatten too good on these restarts. Flatten down low through turn number 1 and 2. Wilson getting a run on the top side of the racetrack. Flatten comes up to take that line away. Down the back straightaway, back to the low side into turn number 3 and 4. And Flatten good downstairs at the moment. Third place, Sorensen ahead of William Duval. Nick Cooper in 5th, Yellow back out onto the speedway. Oh, these boys just love to stay in the gas when the yellow's on just to try and finish their lap, and then they all of a sudden they all just check up and nearly caused a massive concertina effect there, but anyhow, just got away with it, I say. Just got away with it. So we're just still awaiting confirmation if we're going to be live later on tonight for, I believe it's some 410 sprint cars, some sort of sprint car action, I must say. Well, I guess I can catch up on a couple of these follows. Jason, Dale, and Brent Jones. Thank you for those follows. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by and supporting Ultimate Dirt TV. As we try and bring you the coverage, some great coverage here at the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. A good crowd watching on hand. We hope, again, you are somewhat enjoying some sim racing action right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. He's outside second row, the black and gold number 80D machine. Just that car going past screen, the camera right there. He's still in second, yes. Green flag is out. I don't need those cars on pit road, thank you very much. Uh-oh, Sorensen, Duval now. They come together, and Nick Cooper up on the inside. Shad Prescott. Oh, Tomasi, Sorensen, hard hit into the wall into turn number 3. Yellow are going to come back out onto the racetrack, and now we are going to have a green-white checker to finish us up here at the Volusia Speedway Park, boys and girls. Lights to go out on the iRacing.com pace truck. And there is a look at the pace track. Hey, look, that doesn't actually work. Single file restarts. Who is going to get the job done? Flatten is 2 circuits away from victory lane. Can he hang on? I've got a good sneaky suspicion that he will. He's good through turn number 1 and 2. Wilson upstairs. Can he get some power and momentum? Down through 3 and 4. Can he get the run? 1 lap to go. Final lap here at the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series here at the Volusia Speedway Park, presented by World of Thunder Racing League. In the 3 and 4 for the final time, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Flatten victorious here at Volusia. Dylan Wilson second, third goes to William Duval. Fourth across the line as we bring up the results here. Nick Cooper fourth, Shad Prescott fifth, sixth goes to Dylan Thomas. 7th, Devon Morgan. 8th is Stephen Spees. 9th, Jim Emery. John Alatic in 10th. Then we go back to Blake Murray in 11th. 12th, Dylan Petty. Barry Sorensen 13th. 14th, James Grace. 15th, Mitch Stiles. 16th, Daniel Powell. 17th, Tanner Tomasi. 18th, Brian Johnson. 19th, Austin Carr. And 20th is Shane James. 21st is Chris Maguire, 22nd Daniel Passmore, 23rd Brett Rolls, and 24th Huey Quillen. Well, thank you, Chris. All right. Well, we're just going to wait on our top 3, and looks like they are ready to go. So we are going to go down to victory lane and chat with your top 3. But first and foremost, let's chat to your winner here tonight and getting the job done, picking up a second win in 2 weeks. It's Mr. Ryan Flatten. And Ryan, congratulations on this victory. I'm not going to lie, I didn't have you pegged to win this one. I thought Carr and Wilson were going to be too good, but hey, you proved me wrong and you come away victorious here at Volusia.
Yeah, thanks, man. I don't know where I ended up as far as the points go because I didn't even race the Lima Land, and I heard Knoxville or something wasn't even counted or something towards points. But I don't know. I'm just racing for fun, man. It's if you can outrun them 2 guys or any of them, really, you're doing something right. So I'll take it.
Track at a reset after those B mains. Were you surprised to see that the track get a reset, or how were you hoping the track was going to play out? Because fresh track was always going to be tough to make those passes in those early sort of 10, 15, 20 laps.
Yeah, actually, when he put it back to 0, I didn't really think I was going to be that good. And I wasn't right away, and until I got past Austin, and then I was pretty decent because I could set my own pace. But it raced pretty good, I thought. The line, we ran the top, then I was in the middle, and then I moved to the bottom and ran the top in 3 and 4. So it moved all over the place. It was pretty good.
Oh, hey, pick up a second win in 2 weeks, so congratulations on the victory here at the Volusia Speedway Park. We'll let you get out of here and celebrate, but of course, sponsor, shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
Guys at D12, Mason Crawford. He's been helping me with some setup stuff. Been working with him a little bit, and that's about it. You guys for putting this deal on for everybody. It's we'll see you guys next week, hopefully.
All right, there we go. Ryan Flatten there, your winner tonight. Home in second place tonight. He was close, but he just ran out of laps, unfortunately. But second place tonight goes to Dylan Wilson. Dylan, second place tonight at Volusia. A win at Limaland. Pretty successful night for you and the 80 team.
Yeah, not too bad. An average finish of 1.5, so can't really beat that.
Track very slick after those heat races, just like we've seen over the last couple of weeks. It gets a reset. Do you think it helped it? What did you make work of the track towards that? During that 50 lapper.
Oh no, that was absolutely garbage. We got no green flag laps. Track was so junk. It was one groove around the middle, then one groove on the bottom, and I mean you can't race like that. You need something slicker at Volusia to be able to race, and when it's tacky like that, you're just hoping for a lot of green flag laps to burn it up. And of course, we'd only get 1 or 2 laps at a time, and it was terrible. It was pretty full throttle the whole time, so it's not fun racing like that.
Well, coming into the feature event here at the Volusia Speedway Park, you were 14th in points, and obviously with this second place run, it's going to keep you inside of the top 15 in points. Will we see you for the National Series, I believe, starting next week?
Oh yeah, I'll be here. I like what Steven does over here at Roll the Thunder, so I like to support his stuff when I can, and you'll see me when I'm home and able running this.
All right, well, congratulations on another podium here tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park, and as always, we'll let you get out of here, but before we go, of course, sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
Thanks to D1RT Racing. Thank you to you guys for broadcasting, and Steven for putting this.
There we go. Dylan Wilson there, home in second place, and home in third place tonight. It is caliber 32 of William Duval, and we'll call him BJ for the moment. BJ, congratulations. Third place run, your first podium here in the Super Late Models at the World of Thunder. You got to be thrilled about that one.
Oh, extremely. I'm speechless. It's my first podium in any league, I think.
How difficult was it to come through this field? You started outside the fourth row, so I mean it's not like you had to come from deep in the pack, but still coming from 8th up to position number 3, it was always going to be tough, especially this caliber of field.
Oh man, these guys that we were running against here are some of the best. I mean, they're no pushovers by any means, and to have the luck that I had there, it was mostly luck. I don't consider myself much of a driver. I could set up a car, and that right there is the best setup I've ever made in my life, and I couldn't believe how great it was hooking up.
Oh, hey, third place run here at the Volusia Speedway Park. We say congrats on this third place run. We know the amount of effort that you put in to getting consistent and better in these race cars. So, again, congratulations on this third place run. But before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen? Who helps you behind the scenes?
Yeah, thank you, man. And massive shout-out to all the guys backing me over at my team Outlaw Motorsports. And I made real good friends with everybody over at MDM, and they helped me out, give me tips and teach me stuff left and right. So huge thanks to all those guys, and Ultimate Dirt TV and you for doing the broadcast, and for Steve for allowing me to be down on track, and Eric for filling in for me up in the admin room. If it wasn't for everybody there, wouldn't be any chance of me even being on a track. So huge thanks, and thanks to Tomasi and Brian Johnson especially for backing me. They worked with me while I was building the setup, and it hooked up hard. It was amazing.
All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, William Duval there, home in third place. And again, that'll wrap us up with our podium here at the Volusia Speedway Park. And just to recap again, as you see on the top of the screen, your top 3 here at thedirtfan.com. Super Late Model Mini Shootout Series. Ryan Flatten victorious here at Volusia. Dylan Wilson home in second. And third place goes to William Duval. That'll wrap us up here on Ultimate Dirt TV, wrap us up on dirtfan.com, and of course World of Thunder Racing League, the Facebook pages, all broadcasts being going at the same time, and of course live on our Ultimate Dirt TV YouTube channel as well. Big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Big thanks to Wicked Cushion. We'll go 19 Designs, we'll throw him in there as well, Drew Neal and Steve McMillan as well at World of Thunder Racing League. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, this is Brett Wheeler signing off saying good night. Thank you very much for tuning in here. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay quarantined, and stay on lockdown. Good night.